Let's get this started.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Grab your glass, put some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of the water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Bam! Just move your body. Come on, work this spine. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, then drink? Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Oh, man. But hey, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Remember the 5 pillars, the 4 pillars, family. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a kosher appropriate diet, but hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, break down. Or drink up. Your choice. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water. Great day to each and every last one of y'all out there, family. I wanted to thank you for joining us for Gye-Nyame Journey. Those that are able to join us now, and some of you that will come in later, I want to thank you 100% for making sure that, like I said, you join the movement and we lift up our ancestors. Remember those upon whose shoulders we stand. And that's what we do here at the Journey. And this is one of many shows that we're working on. You know, I'm constantly thinking, constantly trying to figure out what's next for us, and I'm just waiting for the signals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for the opportunities. One of the things that we have launched. Great morning to you, brother Kwame. I hope you got your shirts. If not, you need to let me know because it's showing that you ordered a shirt. And I got to go on and take some time, and I got to order some stuff for the prizes for our Kwanzaa giveaway. So I'm thinking about doing maybe about 3, maybe 4 of them. And like I said, we just got to come up with some questions. And then the newsletter we working on. And Brother Kwame, as usual, is on time with his shit. He already threw it down. Let's see if anybody else is online with us this morning yet. Nope. People still sleep. It's cool. We know what it is. Okay. Sister Navita is up. Maybe she don't know the show is on, but she up. Let's see. Edit. Boom. I want to go to that page so that we can see that we up. Let's also share this on some of my other pages. We're going to share this on some of the other pages. Let's go to... We want to share it to the 21-day and Nguza Saba Challenge. We want to share it to the Folktale for Grown Folks. I don't want to share it to the e-course, but G&J Energy, since it ain't doing nothing no more, that was one of our efforts that we tried to put forward. And, of course, I'm going to share it to the Hot Tim page. After a while, they start creating pages for you. I don't know if y'all know that. But, like I said, if you do stuff long enough, they start creating pages. And I didn't know there was a Hot Tim page until I looked up and there was a Hot Tim page. Like, damn, got my own page. Hey, didn't know. But hey, you go on like the Brother Hot Tim page if you want. And like I said, if I get enough people on there, I will start streaming live through there as well. So one of the projects that we're working on and still trying to build up is one, we want you to go on and sign up for our e-course. One of many that we will be dropping. Let me type sign up for, because I'll just be putting up the link. I'll be our free video e-course. Check it out. Then I could just boom. Paste. Wow, there we go. Okay, you got it. Good. I hope you like it. Because the shirts I got were very good quality. Kwame ordered, I think he got a charcoal gray Ket In, our Ket In shirt with the Phoenix on it. You gonna be representing. I'm thinking about getting a white one for the first day of Kwanzaa. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to get me a white. I think either a long sleeve or a hoodie for the Kwanzaa this year, for the first day of Kwanzaa. Like, brother, why white? Just come to Kwanzaa and find out why white. We still have to decide on whether or not we want to go and put the what in the hell happened to that post? It didn't come in right. Oh my God. Let me do that again. How did that happen? Sign up for our free video e-course. Foolishness. Just foolishness. I don't know what happened. I know what happened now. Alright. Cool, there we go. There we go. That looked better. Let's try that. Also, you can check out our merch. At HTTP. How you do it? HTTP. Because I got to put the whole piece in HTTPS. It's going to put a capital. What kind of shit is that? HTTPS / All right, fam. I just ran into an issue. G&J Media .live / merch. I just ran into a conflict. We supposed to take some young people up to Central State this weekend, but this weekend we supposed to have our child weed thing, so I'm going with the kids. Just letting y'all know. I'm going with the kids. I'll be putting calls out, and I'm going with the kids. I'm just saying. I'm going with the kids, with the children. Let's say that, with the young people, and we need to talk about that. So I'm gonna see about rearranging some stuff. See if we can do it on another day and another time, or move forward without one, which is very possible, right? So now, I do have some. I think I got some slightly new news items that I want to cover real quick. There's something up by the BlackYouthProject.com. The Obamas keep attacking cancel culture because they are scared of being held accountable. Once again, the Obamas keep attacking cancel culture because they are scared of being held accountable. So this was kind of sparked because a couple of things been going viral from the Obamas. One of them was Michelle, the former First Lady, saying that you could overcome. Oh, my fault. You can overcome racism. I didn't want y'all to think I forgot about Mr. Little Ty. Put some respect on his name. That she says, in order to overcome racism, just be nice, be a good human being, and just show that you are able to overcome. And it's like that shit die. You know what I'm saying? When they go low, we go high. That shit died. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I mean, it's a great comment for a speech and stuff like that. But to actually have to live through that shit and know that you're doing the best that you absolutely can, and yet and still, you still have to work 400 times harder than anybody else to be recognized. As you know what I'm saying, as they used to tell us when we was younger, at least those in my age group, you got to work twice as hard and twice as long. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It should not be that way. You know what I'm saying? It's that way because America has built up this whole empire off of our struggling and off of our suffering. And so now cancel culture is starting to come for them, and it's like they don't want it, they don't want to hear it. But hey, they're gonna have to hear it because young people is not gonna be silent any longer. These young folks are coming up and they're doing their thing. I didn't send out the black signal. That's why nobody. I'm sorry, I forgot to send out the black signal. But Brother Kwame is in the house, and that's all we need to get the toast up and popping right. So family, grab your glass. We're about to hit it because we are on Kujichagulia. If we do a show tonight, which more than likely we probably will, I got my it's just me and my kids right now. We did the boy hunting locust. I hope we did, and if not, we'll cover that one and this one. This one is called the Cock and the Jewel. We did. I think we were supposed to do this one last week. I'm trying to remember, did we do it last week? Because sometimes these weeks be running together. No. We had the sister. All right. A cock scratching for food for himself in his hands, found a precious stone and exclaimed, "If your owner have found thee, and not I, he will have taken thee up and have set thee in thy first estate. But I have found thee for no purpose. I would rather have one barley corn than all of the jewels in the world." That's the cock and the jewel. We could discuss that one. Then also we could also kind of touch on the kingdom of the lion because we're a couple of weeks behind. So the beasts of the fields and forests had a lion as their king. He was neither wrathful, cruel, nor tyrannical, but just and gentle as a king could be. During his reign, he made a royal proclamation for a general assembly of all the birds and beasts and drew up conditions for a universal league in which the wolf and the lamb, the panther and the kid, the tiger and the stag, the dog and the hare should live together in perfect peace and amenity. The hare said, "Oh, how I have longed to see this day in which the weak shall take their place with impunity by the side of the strong." And after the hare said this, he ran for his life. We definitely gonna hit that one. We're gonna do both of those tonight. Let me read that one for you again. This one's called The Kingdom of the Lion. The beasts of the field and the forest had a lion as their king. He was neither wrathful, cruel, nor tyrannical, but just and gentle as a king could be. During his reign, he made a royal proclamation for a general assembly of all the birds and beasts and drew up conditions for a universal league in which the wolf and the lamb, the panther and the kid, the tiger and the stag, the dog and the hare should live together in perfect peace and amenity. The hare said, "Oh, how I have longed to see this day in which the weak shall take their place with impunity by the side of the strong." And after the hare said this, he ran for his life. Man, we going to tear that one up tonight. We're going to tear it up. So be sure to tune in. Don't miss it. Don't miss the conversation because we're going to hit on it tonight. Also, family, for those that do want to support the journey, but it's like, Brother Hatem, how do we support the journey? How do we do this, man? I've been trying. I've been trying to support the journey. So it seems like the stuff that I posted up. All right, here. Let me do this real quick. I know it look like I know how to type, but I don't know how to type that well. I make faking look good, don't I? I make it look good. Sitting up there faking, right? Check out our merch. All the proclamation world will not change. Oh, man. When they go low, we go high shit, huh? Ooh, you right, Kwame. It's crazy how these folktales be lining up. HTTPS boom / GNJ Media .live / merch. Also, you could support us at our Cash App. Cash sign, capital G, capital M. No, my fault, wrong sound. Capital G, capital N, capital J, lowercase MEDIA. My fault. Capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, small EDIA. Boom, there you go. So now let's get started with this toast. We raise up our glass and we salute our creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, you know where we go. We head towards our list of our illustrious ancestors. So we raise up that glass at the beginning and we will raise it up at the end. So let's go on and start. We start with getting older. Let's see if this is clear and if I can read faster if I put on my spectacles. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Benny, Gaston, Arlene, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis. Can't do it. Next thing I know, I need them to read it every time. And he can't fool me. Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Ma, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani. I messed up somewhere. Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Ma, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Polly and the Luxor Brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, John Foster, Charles Jordan, Gil Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Be the Farmer, I Go So Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Drill Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Southern Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Eddie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Almatel Wellman, Fred Douglas, Triggs the Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vinny Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Mann Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Denny Mon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Barry Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Tapritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannabay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, The First States Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Anita Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Leonard Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Bobby Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Darren Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashad Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jackie LeBroadus, Reginald Oliver, Alan Azreen Cofer, George Swan, and Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. On to Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, lovingly known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Lottie Gaucher, but there's one before Lottie Gaucher, Jonathan Ford. As we go through them, one day I'm gonna be able to do the list from anywhere because it's gonna be. At least this part of the list is going to be in there because we always going to have people adding on, but at least part of the list will be memorized. And for some of those that's like working to take the place, take my place to do it, they'll have the whole, it'll be memorized. You know what I'm saying? Like the griots of old. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, boom, But it's coming. Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top with Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundrup, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Edward Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisa Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Janine Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Manga III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al-Alti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, William R. Mackey, Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talented, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T-Lar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, and Kim Gray. We raise up our glass to all our ancestors, and we pull on their energy, we pull on their wisdom, we pull on their love and bring it into this moment so that we can move with force and we can move with power and we can move with love. towards the future, and we could knock down the obstacles that may come that may be set up to cause our children to stumble. So we raise up our glass in this to our ancestors. We say Ashe. From there, we move to the present moment, where we are able to harness that power and use that power in this moment that has been transferred from our ancestors to us. And by us daily reading, reading their names, by us daily calling on them, we remind ourselves of our pact. We remind ourselves of our promises. We remind ourselves of the love that was given to us. We remind ourselves of those that stood before us, and we remind ourselves of the shoulders upon which we are standing, and we realize that we have no moments to waste, because our moments are not ours, because they were in a sense extracted from the sacrifice and the blood of our ancestors. So this moment, even though many of us is running around here like this is our moment, this is not our moment. This is their moment that they have loaned to us, as we will build moments so that we can loan to our children. But we can only build those moments if we handle our business right now. So right now we are in Kujichagulia, and I want to send a shout out to all those Kujichagulias. Kujichagulia, baby! Oh, y'all so kind. You so kind. Thank you. Yeah, self-determination is what Kujichagulia means, and we want to activate our reticular formations, family, and we want to go out there and we want to seek Kujichagulia today. Seek it out. I owe some push-ups, by the way. I'm behind on my push-up regimen. In Gye-Nyame, when you say the wrong day name, you got to pay, and you pay with those push-ups, right? I guess as I get older, I'm gonna have to start paying money. Nah, I'm gonna keep on doing push-ups. All right. But for those that don't know what Kujichagulia is self-determination. I'm asking all of our family, all of our members to start seeking out our principles on a daily basis. Today, we are hunting down Kujichagulia and then finding Kujichagulia what you need to do. You ready? How you doing? What you need to do is take a picture of Kujichagulia. Don't try to hold it for yourself. Don't be greedy. It's enough to go around. Catch and release. You're going to take a picture of that Kujichagulia. You're going to talk about it. You're going to write about it. You're going to post it up on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Okay? Post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. You can post it up on your timeline too, but we would love it if you would share it on our page on Gye-Nyame Journey, because you can post up there too. It don't have to just be Brother Hot Tim's videos. No, other people can post on Gye-Nyame Journey too. And if you can't, please let me know so that I can fix it. All right? So now, you want to use the hashtag Kujichagulia, hashtag Kujichagulia, hashtag Kujichagulia found, hashtag Kujichagulia day, hashtag Kujichagulia baby. I don't care. Just use it. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can use hashtag Daily Toast or hashtag Daily Toaster, all one word. So we gonna keep track of all those people involved with the movement. All right. And also, we be able to formulate some stuff, because some good ideas is going to come up out of that for some of our future productions. So, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The demonic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. This is what they say indigo is, but this is not what I visualize indigo to be. What's up?
Wake them up.
No, because I got to take you to school. I still got to iron their clothes. But what you could do is put up those dishes. You can wash what's in there and you can put up those dishes. Oh, he act like he ain't heard that. Right. That's what happened when they talk. I remember when he used to be just such a sweet little dude, man. Now, okay, he heard me talking about him. He come back down. Just so willing to just assist and help. Now I gotta, gotta hit that karate stance on his ass every now and then. They think I ain't got it. Got to do that Jenga on his ass every now and then, right? Do the capoeira to get them together. But anyway, the universal law for the day, or the Hermetic law. And Kwame, we need to talk about the proper way to say that. Would it be Hermetic or is it Tehoudian? You know what I'm saying? Or what? Correspondence. That's what it is for today. Correspondence, mail name. Oh man, I'm not running on battery power. What's going on here? I need to keep this charged up so when I get to work. As y'all see, I am a busy person. I could do 2 and 3 things at one time. I could do the toast and plug up my computer at the same time. I'm a bad man. Correspondence. That's the universe. That's the Hermetic law today. Male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. Shouts out to all of the Kujichagulia babies that's running the world. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we raise up our glass to this present moment, in this moment where we pledge, where we keep our pact with our ancestors, and we pledge to protect and create those moments for our future generations, because they lose time when we waste time. Wow, I like that. Our future loses time when we waste time. Our future generations lose time when we waste time. I like that. All right, we raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them in advance, and we thank them in advance. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't wait to see what they become. I can't wait to see how they shock the world. So we toast our children's children, on to infinity, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Go to all of our relations, and we toast and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move on to From all of our relations, we move on to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards the greater you? The greater you. I want to see the greater you. Share with us the greater you. We toast and we say Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, I toast the most magnificent, the most wonderful, the most intelligent, the wisest, the strongest, the bravest individual in the room right now. I lift up my glass to you. No, don't shy away. Don't shy away. I know some of those adjectives was kind of strong, but you are it. You just might not realize it right now. So we toast you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years, and I give your fabulous self a round of applause. So, shouts out to Soul Line Dance, Stepping in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for joining us this morning. We raise up our glass to you. Family, I want to thank y'all for joining us, whether you're joining us live or you're joining us a little bit later. Make sure you leave comments, you know what I'm saying, because we do respond to comments. I or somebody else who gonna catch it can answer almost any questions that you have. Be sure to check out our e-course. Also, get some of the merch. Go on, join the Daily Toaster movement. It's a movement, right? We're keeping our ancestors alive. We're keeping our ancestors' energy flowing, right? So that we could use it to move in the directions that we need to move today. We raise up our glass and I toast you, and I'm going to sip a little bit, then I'm out of here because I got to iron my baby's clothes. Well, I can't tell you what I've been holding back because I want to make sure everything is straight. But it's a great day. It's a great day. It's going to be a great day. So go out there and make a difference. Go out there and don't waste your moments because they're not yours, remember. Your moments are not yours. The moment that we are living in was created by your ancestors. It's built upon their bones. It's built upon their sweat. It's built upon their blood. And this moment is not yours. So you cannot waste it. It's not yours. All right? Man, that's the article right there. This moment is not yours. Woo! All right. So, and also make sure you check out the newsletter, the e-newsletter. Let me go and post that up real quick. Well, actually, I don't know. Well, we're going to keep it a newsletter. I was trying to use e-magazine, but we ain't quite at that point yet because we ain't got photographers and stuff like that. We ain't got crews working for us as of yet, but we working on it. We building towards it. You know what I'm saying? Looking for many different avenues to be able to express and create careers for individuals. Create places where we can have an individual voice, so that we can actually talk about what we really need to talk about. Until these mechanisms like YouTube and Facebook and Periscope and Instagram cut us off, we'll have enough money to go and start our own thing. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to send you where we're going to do it because we don't even have to set up our own thing. There are different things out there that we can use that we can go and send people links and they can just tune right into us. Right into us. And we totally control the conversation. We can talk about what we want. Right? You know, but that time is not here right now. But what we're doing between the mall, between us creating this e-newsletter, between us doing the camping trips, between us developing the e-courses, between us writing books, and you know what I'm saying? And we're creating a movement, and we're creating let's say it first. We're creating a culture, and out of that culture, we are developing things that are produced from the culture that can help sustain individuals. And once the culture have individuals that are able to live from the culture, those individuals will have no choice but to defend the culture. Right now, our culture is being supported by others. So actually, we are, in a sense, mercenaries in other people's culture. And as long as they pay good, we straight, right? What we want to have is we want to have a culture where there is no mercenaries. We want people who are truly invested, people who are truly living it, loving it, contributing to it, as well as receiving from it. Got that cycle of reciprocity flowing because they give to the culture give back to them, and they give back to the culture, and the culture give back to them, and they give back to the culture, and it's constantly flowing in the cycle. And other people start seeing how that cycle works, and the cycle start getting bigger and bigger because more people start getting involved with it because they see the cycle working for others. Please understand, family. Our people got to see what we're talking about working. You know what I'm saying? They just can't hear us constantly talking. They got to see it working. So we got to be consistent in the stuff that we do. So, family, I'm done running my mouth. At least I thought I was. Nope. Yep, I'm done. All right, so I posted up everything. Newsletter, or news magazine, or whatever we gonna call it. Post it up. Check out our latest newsletter. Also, Sister Regina also has a newsletter. And matter of fact, I need to find all of the folks here who have newsletters and make sure that y'all able to have access to them. Cool. So go and check it out. I don't appear that anything is posting up on Facebook. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, let's go back and let's go on. I gotta post all this stuff on Facebook. Is anything posting up on Facebook? Anybody on Facebook out there? Y'all seeing anything? Let me go to my Hootsuite. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Hootsuite always going to sleep on me. Wow. Nothing is posting up. Alright, so I'm going to go and do that real quick before I get off of here. So if y'all want to wonder what I'm doing, so let me go and make sure y'all get this on Facebook. Check out last month's newsletter. That's some bullshit. We working on this month as well. There you go, boom. Oh, it posted it up 3 times. Okay, stuff popping up on it now. Maybe it's late. I don't know. Maybe it's retarded or something. I don't know. All right, but I'm out. All right, family, you have a great day. And I'm gone. Y'all take it easy. Peace.